You got it yet, Bob?
One with the fancy hieroglyphics.
I'm a house of horrors, eh?
Anything special I should know?
No. Watch out for the main man. It's called Dennis the Menace.
With or without Nasher?
Non de plus, Bob. Real one's Dennis Moynihan. Built like a Kremlin and twice as friendly. Oh, and yeah, Nasher will be there. Vicious little animal.
Well acquainted, are we?
Yes, at times like this, I wonder why I'm doing this job.
What? Turfing out a bunch of weekend revolutionaries?
They're not all Mickey Mouse. I get a lot of single mums. Had a couple of old folk recently. Real sub-stories. Break your heart stuff.
Well, let's make up for it then.
Yeah, that's right. Look on the bright side.
I think it's called job satisfaction, Jack.
Oh, marvellous. Looks like our caring counsellor's decided to put in an appearance.
Who on earth gave Thomas the wink?
Well, he is chair of the housing committee.
Co-chair of the police committee, not exactly an ally, Jack.
Sergeant Cryer, Mr. Hunt.
Councillor,
Everything set then?
As soon as Mr. Hunt has served the order, we'll stand by to see the eviction go smoothly and quickly.
Well, whatever you do, I don't want any heavy-handed police pressure, Sergeant. Understand?
The reason we're here in the first place, sir, is that these squatters have a history of obstruction and ignoring repeated notices to quit, as well as harassing the neighbours.
Just keep it low profile, right? After all, we're dealing with people who are homeless. Or will be.
Is that through choice or circumstance, sir?
I beg your pardon?
Bob.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be in my car.
Pranny. Right, we're on. I've had a word with Jack Hunt, and these four are what we expected, but watch out for the big one. He's called Dennis the Menace.
What?
And mind your P's and Q's, we've got company. You all remember Councillor Thomas?
This committee guy.
Well, it seems he's taken a personal interest in enforcement of his council policies. So I want this textbook, right? Robin, you and Ken go in first, and Ken, I want you to take care of Nasher.
Sarge?
Dennis the Menace's dog. Come on, then. Let's go. Well, you know your positions. What is his game, Jack?
Yeah, I don't know. Strikes me as one of these blokes who's anxious to prove themselves once they get a bit of power. Next thing you know, he's banging his head against a brick wall. It really gets to him.
No, I know what you mean.
More haste, less speed. That's my motto.
Yeah, I'll bear that in mind, Jack.
Open up, please. This is the chief bailiff. You come from the council. I have a warrant
It's all
for
right,
possession.
just an eviction. It's nothing to worry about.
Thank God for that. I've been on to you lot for ages.
Would you mind going downstairs?
I have a police with
I
me
said
who
they
will
were them
force
terrorists,
an
lot.
entry if necessary.
That's come on, we go for.
Thank you very much.
Right, I'm now going to break down the door. Dennis Moynihan, I have here a repossession order for number 33 Melville Rise, so if you and your cohabitants could leave as quickly as possible, please.
Just come! Get him, son! Come! Get up, you little beast!
Don't be a menace, Dennis.
Come on, give it a bit more on.
I'm pushing as hard as I can.
One more.
Come on.
All right!
Right? Just let Thomas see what these squatters have done to two of my officers.
You can't, I'm afraid. He's skedaddled.
What?
As soon as you know who arrived.
Excuse me, I'm from the Gazette.
I bet you are.
Thank goodness. I didn't want to get you involved, but we do get so much trouble nowadays.
Yeah, well, don't worry, madam.
Poor woman. I wouldn't mind, really. But it does upset the other readers.
Whoa, watch it,
Sorry, Robbie.
Ashes. Hello, June. Here you've been headbutting the furniture.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Not too serious, I hope.
No, it'll take more than a little knock to stop me.
Glad to hear it. Excuse the rush.
Whoa! Slow down, Dashers.
Too much, isn't it? The pace, the action, the glamour.
That's very fetching. It matches the bags under your eyes.
Yeah, well, they're a guarantee in this job, I can tell you. And since you're offering, another cup of tea, please. No sugar.
Oh, what?
How's the hand?
Oh, well, no snooker for a fortnight, but I'll live.
What about your head, Joe?
It's like having a hangover without the fun of getting drunk the night before.
Well, I'm sorry that I've missed all the fun and games.
Oh, we missed you too, Viv. In fact, in the thick of it, I was thinking Viv would love all this.
You would have done and all. Little lefty workers' party really knew how to make you feel welcome.
Did I hear someone refer to those squatters you arrested as workers?
Supporters, then.
Sergeant Cryer told me that they're all bona fide members of the property-owning classes.
You're joking.
No. Parents in the upper echelons, bail forms covered with addresses in Hampstead.
Oh, typical, that is all that money and they still squat.
It's called cultural slumming.
I don't care what it's called. I think it's pathetic. They deserve to be out on the street.
Come off it, Pete. They've got a point. Some of those flats have been empty for ages. Well, everyone's got a right to a roof over their heads.
Oh, Melvin.
It's like we said, love, you can't doss here. Oi,
Where am I going to go then?
well, where's home? Oh, come on, love, play the game.
I ain't got none.
You've no home.
He was disgusting and I told him so, but he won't listening. Throw you out as soon as look at you.
Where's that?
Royalty.
It's one of those B&B places the council uses.
Disgusting it was. You tell them that. All that money they get, rip-off merchants.
So you can't go back there?
And I got nowhere else neither, Copper. No money. Flat broke me. Wayne, stop it, I said.
Look, Marie, what about the social?
Wayne, I said!
Or the council. You must be a priority case.
I want nothing to do with him, Copper. I don't want to be a burden no more.
Well, you can't stay here.
I'll think of something.
Not here, you won't. Come on.
All I want's my own little place for the kiddies, like.
Look, Marie, here's a council leaflet about temporary shelter. Tells you where to go.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now, why don't you just give it a try?
I can't. It's in Playdell Street. I ain't got bus fare.
So you mean to tell me?
Wayne, stop it, I said!
Anything for a quiet life, eh?
Thank you, Mrs. Aldershot.
Will that be all, Constable?
Yes, just the personal effects.
For goodness sake, hurry up.
Mum.
Don't mum me, you pathetic little specimen. I'd half the mind to let you rot here, do you know that? As if squatting wasn't bad enough.
I don't expect you to understand.
All that money spent on your education, and you end up no better than a yobbo in a comprehensive. Your father will have a heart attack when he finds out.
More like half a bottle of scotch.
Dare you be so insolent?
All gone? Yes, all three back to Mater and Pater.
Yeah, it's amazing how your parents can show you up if they really put their minds to it.
Yeah, especially if you think you're Karl Marx and they think they're Mrs. T.
Look, I've told you already, she left there early this morning.
Well, it's only been a couple of hours. Aren't you being a bit over-hasty?
Oh, this is no use. I have to speak to somebody more senior here. Excuse me, Inspector.
Yes, madam?
Please, I want to report a person missing, and I'm not getting very far.
Now, what seems to be the problem?
It's one of my clients. I'm a social worker, you see.
Fancy a coffee, Bob?
Yeah, why not?
Hello?
You know we got a suspected break-in in Lashford Street.
Really?
Haynes and Smith are on it.
Marie Tucker and 2 children, Wayne and Sammy.
And in your opinion, the children's safety is at risk?
Oh, no. She wouldn't harm a hair on their heads. No, it's her I'm worried about. You see, I think she might be suicidal.
You take the back, Mum. All right.
Yogi! Do you want a hand with that, do you, love? Idiot!
And just what the hell is going on?
Marie, come on, love.
Marie was in this bed and breakfast for how long?
About a year, ever since she left her husband.
Because of the drink.
And the violence.
An irresistible combination.
Of course, to begin with, she blamed herself.
Classic.
I married him. I must be what's made him change from the man I love into a monster. That's when she made her first try.
At suicide.
Yeah. Slashed her wrists. Ended up in our department.
And the children?
On the at-risk register. At risk from their father. Well, when Marie came out of hospital, she realized she had to do something. So she left him, thank God.
So, you mean to tell me that you burst in here like a couple of characters out of Starsky and Hutch?
Not burst, sir.
Don't interrupt me. Yes?
I've tried everything.
Marvellous. Well done, constables. You rush in here without a thought for the consequences. You put the fear of God into this poor woman, and now she's holed up there in my bathroom. Really marvellous.
May I suggest, sir?
And what's that? Constable, what is it?
Smith, sir. Perhaps if we broke down the door.
You out of your mind? I'm not having any dramatics in my home. Besides, that door's pretty solid. Lock and bolt. No. We're going to talk her out.
We have a government that slaps spending restrictions on councils so they can't build or maintain homes for people to live in. And yet which allows the B&Bs to charge whatever they like. And the councils have to pay by law. And you and I have to go around dealing with this disastrous system, dusting people down and applying elastoplast. You ever thought that was a wee bit crazy?
Sir. Yes.
I was just thinking, sir. Maybe we ought to try and keep a clear head, sir.
I'll do as I like in my own home, thank you, Constable. Got a lot on my plate.
How do you recommend we approach this?
Well, she knows me. Perhaps if I try first.
For many of us.
The thing to remember, Inspector, is that she has very little self-value. She sees all her troubles in life as somehow justice for a failed marriage, for failing to make a happy home for her husband and children.
Right, I understand.
Do you, Inspector? I doubt it. I doubt if any of us do, really.
Mrs. Smith.
They're inside, Mum.
Hello, I'm Sonia Bloomfield.
Hello. There you are at last.
Inspector Fraser.
Thomas.
May I introduce Sonia Bloomfield?
Marie's social worker. I was reporting her disappearance when I heard about this. Bit awkward, isn't it?
Quite. Well, now you're here, perhaps you can sort something out. And don't let's hang around.
Right. Oh, you see Haynes?
Mum.
How's it looking?
Well, she hasn't said anything since she locked herself in there.
And the children?
From what we can tell, they seem okay.
Oh, good. Sometimes I get a bit panicky.
Any idea why she chose here?
Yes, ma'am. We found her camped out in the library this morning. She said she was desperate, didn't know where else to go.
You gave her this? Councillor Thomas, 12 Latchford Street.
Didn't know she was going to make a personal visit, did I?
Marie can be very impulsive.
He was only trying to help, ma'am.
Thomas?
Well, he knows about the library, but he doesn't know about a leaflet.
Yeah, well, let's try and keep it that way, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Marie? Marie, it's Sonia here. Sonia Bloomfield.
Mummy, it's the nice lady that comes to see us.
Hello, Wayne. How are you, love?
I'm in the bathroom with Sammy.
Wayne, tell your mummy I've come to say hello, eh? Tell her I've come to take her home.
I haven't got none.
Marie?
And you heard?
Yes, Marie, I have, but locking yourself in here isn't going to do any good.
I don't want no social worker just at this moment, right? Thank you very much.
Look, Marie, why don't you come out of here and we can have a chat about things?
We're always bloody chatting about things and it don't change nothing, right?
Be reasonable, Marie.
I don't want no social worker. I just don't want no sympathy.
Marie!
Just go away, right? Get out!
Marie!
What in God's
I
name?
hope you didn't have anything valuable in your bathroom, Mr. Thomas.
Just a vase my wife gave me. Oh, no, she hasn't broken that.
She's never been like this before.
Well, what are you going to do about it? Stand by and let her smash up my bathroom?
Let's just calm down.
No, Inspector, let's break down the door and get her out of there before she does any more damage.
Give her a chance, she'll come out by herself, I know it.
Yes, well, I've changed my mind and I want that woman out of here now. Go on, break the door down.
Don't be so bloody stupid, there are children in there.
Break it down!
John!
Go on, do it!
Get off! Both of you, I'm dealing with this, right? Haynes, take Councillor Thomas downstairs and make us all a cup of tea. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Maury? A nice cup of tea? I suggest you have a coffee.
I'm sorry. Mr. Thomas, I'm dead sorry about your pot. I'll pay you back for it.
It's all right.
I just wanted to have a chat with you about my emergency. Your name were on that leaflet.
Oh, yes.
And when I got here, I thought you wouldn't mind it if we sat in kitchen. It warm. Lovely home you've got. Real nice.
Thanks.
Marie, I'm Christine Fraser.
Oh, I didn't mean to make no bother.
Don't worry, we can sort something out.
It's a lovely bathroom, Christine. It's even got matching towels. You've got a bathroom like that.
I'm pretty useless around the house altogether.
In the hotel we had to share. 15 of us. Broke seat, no paper, no flush even. People'd shove anything down bog. I dreamed of having my own bathroom.
What colour are you going to have it, Marie? Marie?
Do you know something, Christine? This is about the same size as my room was. Yeah, wardrobe there, bed there, damp bit there, rotting bit there, and roaches all bloody over.
Oh, come on now, don't upset yourself.
I want to tell you what it was like, Christine, so you remember.
All right.
When I got back to the hotel, when I've been at Soch, or perhaps even a bit of begging on tube, because I'm not proud if I'm hungry, sorry to shock you. When I got back, I used to lock door and not budge till morning. You see, there was this girl raped down corridor not long ago, and I kept finding needles, druggy stuff, what with kids and that. Worse were finding Wayne playing with a used iPod. Well, that's when I complained and got the boot. The manager called me unreasonable. I'm not unreasonable, am I, Christine?
No, of course you're not.
The worst is what's happening to kids. Stuck inside that room. They're getting so I can't keep control. Like Jim. I can see Jim in them. Husband. It's no life for them, Christine. I've given them no life at all.
But if you love them, Marie, they'll understand the problems.
They'll be better off without me.
What do you mean?
You forgive your man, won't you? Wayne. Sammy.
Get Thomas. Tea's on its way, Marie. You said you wanted a cup.
We've got to get her out.
Marie, can you hear me?
Get her out, for God's sake!
Break down that door.
What's happening?
Oh, no, Marie, no!
Do you keep any drugs in the bathroom?
Well,
we've got to know!
This is a mild antidepressant. I only got them.
She's taking the lot, the stupid cow!
You get the children out, you resource.
Mum's got to sleep. That's it, I'm with you.
Ambulance, please. Inspector Fraser, Sunhill. 12 Latchford Street. Suspected overdose.
You're not getting anything.
Oh, come on, Marie. Don't give up on us.
Oh.
Come on.
Nothing.
Oh, come on, come on.
You know something? The reason I went into politics was to try and help people like her. Like Marie.
Would it surprise you to know that's why I went into the police force?
I've worked and sacrificed a lot for my ideals, Inspector. That's what politics is all about. Sacrifice. Family. Even my marriage.
I'm sorry to hear it.
And what does it all amount to? You end up running around in circles, looking over your shoulder, and along the way, failing people like Marie. What a mess.
Oh, where is that bloody ambulance?
Sign of the times, Constable.
Yeah, but we're running out of time.
There you go, little fella. My two went with the wife.
I'm sorry. It's...
Too late.